What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels. Today is March 11th, Monday, and we woke up with some presents in our wallet, didn't we? Holy shnikes. Oh, man, I'm old. Anybody else like Chris Farley? I keep on saying that. My kids are like, what is shnikes? And I'm like, oh, it's a comedy. Man, I spilled coffee like a motherfucker. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Monday's starting off right? I mean, I don't even know. Is the market corrected? Is everything over? Are we back to hating ourselves, or are we in the bull market and we're excited? It's funny how we lose focus even in a bull market. I see people. It's just there's a lot of flailing. We're all flailing a bit, aren't we? That bank thing is expiring today. Today's the 11th. So the opportunity for banks to arb a loan and make free money is gone. So hopefully a lot of these banks, or not hopefully, whatever, however you look at it, if you want banks to fail, are you guys into banks failing? You into the bank failing narrative? Hopefully these banks got that free money, made the best of that situation, and we're not going to have the narrative of, oh, this bank is collapsing and all these people are losing their money. They're lining up down the street. They're crying. Their children are starving. Hopefully that's not what happens. But if that does happen, Bitcoin will probably pump. That'll be exciting. Folks, what's going on? You know what I mean? How are we doing? You know, I got to say, I accidentally created the Coop coin. I make those videos. I have fun with it. My base is in the Algorand community. I've been stacking sats for a long time, and I've never veered from that. I always just keep on buying Bitcoin, and it's been years. Small amounts, you know, I'm doing the best that I can, folks. And I'm looking out in the landscape, and I'm like, all right, here we are. Algo's in a bit of disarray. There's a lot of uncertainty. I'm not certain of anything in Algo anymore. I am hopeful. I still have hope. I have optimism. I believe in certain people. I still have faith in certain peoples that seem to still believe. So I'm not going anywhere. There's so much in Algorand that I love, but I am looking, being like, all right, man, don't be a dickhead. What else is out there? Like, get there. You guys all know, you watch my show, you know that I own some Polkadot. I'm excited about that. And the more and more I see Ethereum flail, and I mean, I know this Duncan upgrade's coming, so, you know, gas fees should go down. But I see that whole thing as a mess. And I get it. The ETF may get approved and it's going to pump to the moon, and that's all gravy, baby. But I'm just saying, I see it as a mess. And the more I see that play out, I'm starting to think, okay, well, wow, maybe this bet on Polkadot was the right thing. I think they're well positioned to be the replacement for that, the whole vision of Ethereum. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I don't know. But my point is that what else is out there? I've been trying. I see folks finance. I see a lot of people in the Algorand community moving over to AVAX in a lot of ways, are using AVAX as another opportunity. So there was some reason for me to be like, all right, well, let's see what's going on. What's going on? But the issue is that I can't get a damn person in the Avalanche community to engage. Not that I'm trying to get you to engage for stupid reasons. I'm saying, all right, let's say I bridge 50 AVAX over to Avalanche. What the fuck should I do? What do you think I should do? Not tell me what to do, but what would you do type of question. I can't get a response to that. And then I go look at Ibu, who is one of the main people over at a DeFi protocol with over $200 million worth of TVL, and his AVAX, and they're moving to use AVAX as their hub and their future cross-chain super app. And that dude can't get engagement from the AVAX community. Is there a legitimate AVAX community is my question. I don't know. I'm open to it. Let's see. Maybe it's just the Twitter algorithms, and Ibu and myself are having a hard time breaking through to it. I have no idea. It's okay. It's okay. But I am interested, and I do want to know. Now, and I want to say another thing. I want to give a little bit of advice. This is not financial advice. This is just mental. This is a approach of advice. And I want to say this because I've struggled with this. There's two major misses that I There's a lot of misses. If you look, you can look in hindsight in any investment portfolio and say, all right, I missed on that, I missed on that, but I won on that and I won on that. And I have got winners, but I've got these two glaring misses in my portfolio and it's upsetting me. And I want to tell you, and I want to tell me how I'm going to avoid this in the future because of how fragmented crypto is, right? Because of, oh, I got to open a new wallet. I've got to learn a new ecosystem. I don't know, but deep, deep, boop, all of these things that happen when you want to diversify in crypto, these thoughts that go in your head, the things that may make you delay, the fact that you may not want to use centralized exchanges as your primary thing. You want to be all on DeFi, yada, yada. I don't know what your things are, but I missed hard on two things that I was highly convicted on, and I have eaten shit because of it. And they're both Rune and Stacks. I fucked up on Rune and Stacks not because people were saying you should buy it, but because way before they were saying you should buy it, I was tracking it and I was thinking I'm going to buy it. And you keep on waiting and it's like, all right, let's figure out, let's figure out Stacks. Let's see what's going on over there. And then you just don't do it. And then you watch it run and then you keep on thinking it's overpriced. And then it keeps on going up. And then you just keep on making the mistake. The solution to this problem is that when you have a high amount of conviction on something, you understand? When you have, like I did with Rune and Stacks that I still owned zero of because I'm a chump, this is what you do. Is even if you're a little strapped financially, like not financially, liquid financial, I have stuff going on in my life that I really need to be flexible with my fiat because things can change and it'll be a disaster for, me in a lot of ways. So I got to be prepared. You got to make sure you take care of your life for the love of God. But my point is, the solution to this is if I had just created a wallet in the Stacks world and I figured out how to get $200 and just bought some and just put it there early on, 30, 40 cents. And then I could have just easily added and added and added. I would add an easy way to just keep on DCAing in. But since I pushed away that initial step of deploying the first liquidity, figuring out what was going on and how to do it, and the same exact damn thing happened with Rune. If I had approached this thing with a couple of $100, just a couple $100, get the wallets, figure out how it works, start the position because you have a high amount of conviction in it. And then you just add to that position. So just start the damn thing because you'll miss so many things like I have because you didn't, And on the bright side, I haven't missed things and I did start the damn thing and I did exactly what I just said. But I sure wish I had done that with Rune and Stacks. Anyways, if you got any input on what you think my next venture should be. I tried AVAX and I'm still open to it. But I want to see, is this as artificial as people say it is? Is there a real thriving community in crypto Twitter for Avalanche? I don't know. All right. What's going on, chat? How are you guys doing? What's up, Native? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. Hey. What's up, Kevin? Good evening, I imagine, to you. Django Coop. What's up, Django? Let's fucking go. Let's go, GFY, in a van down by the river. There we go. Holy. Oh, man. I love that time. That whole era when I was 14 years old watching these things, man, was Chris Farley funny? Holy crap. Me and my friends just having a good time quoting those movies. All right. Bullish. Bank on. What's going on? Top of the morning. Good morning to you all. And what's up, Daisy? How are you? Are you tracking all of the things going down? I did a bunch of BD for MESSINA on Avalanche and couldn't get any engagement either. Yeah. Same for Arbitrum. Kevin is can't get any engagement. You guys are doing great at onboarding. I mean, I know I'm but I got a show. I got 16,000 Twitter followers. I don't know. Why not? Why wouldn't you want me talking about this? Or do you not exist? I have been surprised how few wallets have engaged with Opal from ARB or Opal. Yeah. Yeah. We've talked about that. Michael Cotton made me bearish after his interview. Algo DeFi may be a boat without a rudder, 409 said. Man, I hope not, because Algo DeFi works so good. Come on, Algo DeFi. Algo DeFi. Oh, on the bright side, baby. Coop Farms on Tiny Man and Packed, still delicious. Going on for weeks. So there we go. How you feeling? Long, deep, boop. All right. Shaq is in the building giving the real alpha. Deep, boop, a deep, beep, boop, a dee. Oh, Captain, my capital. Everybody, I think you may, I don't know. I don't know if that's a joke or if there's a miss. Everybody smash the damn like button every day, Algonaut says. All right, would you just smash the damn like button? Let's get this going. And by the way, if I could break into these communities, just help with all of this stuff. Maybe other people will listen to me, except for the same exact group of guys. Fisherman says, "Fuck AVAX." You want him? He's a good community member for people that like liquidity and alpha. Algorand, by the way, Fisherman, I got my daughter a NFT for all of her NFT art. She's a 7-year-old, and she wants a YouTube show. And the other night, I was like, you know what? She sometimes wins these little coloring competitions and these drawing competitions that the Algorand NFT community so cutely do, and she really looks forward to it. And so she wants a YouTube show called Forever Everly because she is the cutest little girl in the entire world. And so I got her forevereverly.algo. So there we go. Algorand is the best tech. Coop, stay on algo. I'm never going, baby. I'm baby, man, buddy, baby. Yeah, I hate my. I'm just letting it rip, though, guys. I'm not going anywhere. Believe me, I'm not going anywhere. Coop is on algo. You know what I'm saying, in so many ways. Imagine making a great sports car and car lovers now want to drive it. I know. Good morning and evenings to all, Mel. What's up? Yo, I heard the bull market is back. Me too. Chris is like, hey, dude, your title says bull market is back and you're complaining. Like, you're doing the exact thing you said. You did the exact thing you said at the top of the show. Let's look at the bull market. I'm gonna. What's wrong with us, guys? I don't know. What is wrong with us, guys? There's something wrong with us. Sick. All right, let's go. But do. All right, let's go to CNBC. See how all that crap's going. All right, so there's a little pressure down. Let's make sure I'm sharing this. All right, CNBC. Okay, S&P 500 inches lower ahead of latest inflation data. What's our inflation data? I didn't even see that. Okay, so Dow sideways, S&P, okay, it's 0.25% down, and the NASDAQ is underperforming the 3, and the Russell is underperforming the 4. I guess we could just look at gold here. Gold is sideways, silver is up. But we're green across the precious metals. How's oil? Oil is inched up since the last time I looked at it, but it's inching down now. Long-term inflation expectations rise, spelling possible trouble for the Fed. Can't believe Bitcoin's at 72. Oh, man. The victory laps that I will make at 100,000 and then probably immediately get punished for it. But I'll do it anyways. I don't care. That'll be a significant enough win. All right, Tesla, is bouncing back, but I didn't even know it was down that low. All right. Let's just look at the headlines on Bloomberg real quick just to see what they're talking about. I don't have this show set up very well today. All right, let me make sure that you guys can all see this. All right, Bloomberg stock rally takes a breather before inflation data. Traders await inflation data for clues on interest rate path. All right, when are we getting that shit? The Fed, okay, they're estimating the same. You can let me read this. The CPI is when? Wednesday? Usually it's Wednesday, right? All right, Wall Street traders found little encouragement to keep pushing the stock market higher at the start of the week. That will bring the final key inflation figures before the Fed decision. Equities retreated on Monday with investors awaiting more clues on whether the recent uptick in consumer prices was just a blip or a sign that the deflationary trend has hit a wall. It would be natural to expect some fly in the ointment, some monkey in the wrench to bring investor expectations back to earth. Stock prices, credit spreads, and the price of gold and Bitcoin suggest that monetary conditions are far from restrictive. The S&P 500 hovered over near 5,100. Boeing extended its 2024 slump to more than 25%. Facebook slid 4%. Bitcoin hit 72,000. But when are we going to get to see this? Is this Wednesday morning? Like usual? Is that what it usually is? Okay. The bad thing about Bloomberg is that they actually write long articles. There's concern over the very strong outperformance of the Magnificent Seven, but we note that the group is currently trading less stretched than a few years ago. All right. You're not going to give it to me? MicroStrategy bought another 12,000 Bitcoin for almost $1 billion, the second largest purchase by the enterprise software maker since it began acquiring the cryptocurrency almost 4 years ago. This dude just keeps on buying. Doesn't matter the price. Reddit disclosed further details of what is set to be one of the biggest year's biggest IPOs, with the company and some existing shareholders seeking to raise as much as $748 million. You know, they're doing something interesting. They're taking it. It's coming right after MicroStrategy. They have crypto on their balance sheet. So I don't know. It's the first IPO that I've been like, okay, well, let's see. You know, maybe I want to trade that one, or maybe I want to buy that one. All right. So key events this week: Japan PPI on Tuesday. US. Oh, CPI is tomorrow. There we go. So tomorrow, we're going to have some fun tomorrow. Then we got PPI, retail sales, jobless claims. Oh, so this is a big week on Thursday. When is... on Wednesday. So Reddit IPOs on Wednesday. Cool. That's fun. I'm excited to see what the hell that does. I don't see why you wouldn't want to buy that at $11, but I haven't looked at it at all. All right, let's go to Coin Desk, EOS Desk. I'm in all caps, aren't I? All right, there we go. Okay, so man, Bitcoin's not cooling off at all. What a beautiful bitch that is. Sorry for the swearing, guys. All right, Bitcoin is going to eat gold. I don't see a problem with owning a little bit of gold in this current environment as well. And this global macro thing, I like it, and I like to hold it though. But you can use mALGO, you can use an Algorand, you can actually, the coolest thing, the thing that got me the most, I guess, excited from the Michael Cotton interview that I did last week, not the most excited, but just opened my eyes. I was like, oh, XBacked is actually really interesting because you can use tokenized gold. You can leverage your gold for fiat, and gold is not a volatile asset. So that as collateral is actually really strong, and it is hard and difficult to leverage your gold if your gold exposure. So there's something really cool there for the Algorand ecosystem to take advantage of if you are like me and think that gold is good for saving and a hedge against something that's a little more volatile like Bitcoin. Like, let's be clear, I hold significantly more Bitcoin than I do gold. Okay. But with MasterCard, MetaMask tests first blockchain powered payment card. Bernstein is now more convinced that Bitcoin will hit 150,000 after massive rally. Spot Bitcoin ETF inflows have surpassed expectations. Bitcoin ETF inflows have surpassed expectations. The broker is more convinced about its 150,000 Bitcoin price target. Bitcoin mining stocks are the best way to play the crypto market rally. I don't know about that. Okay. It got 150,000 price target for the world's largest cryptocurrency, citing booming ETF inflows, and said investors should buy Bitcoin mining stocks to gain exposure to the coming rally. I guess. Is that really the best advice? Is that really the best advice in the halving coming? We're going to need some ordinal pumpage. Yeah, they're going to manipulate those transaction fees up, aren't they? If you want to consolidate sats, it's probably no better time than these days. We believe Bitcoin miners are still largely retail traded stocks, and institutions have largely stayed away from Bitcoin proxies as traditional investors remain skeptical and still approach crypto with a rear view bias. With Bitcoin climbing to new highs of 71,000, we expect institutional interest in Bitcoin equities to finally tip over and Bitcoin miners to be the largest beneficiaries. I don't know. Why wouldn't they just buy the ETF? All right, I'm done. Ethereum's over 4. We got it going, folks. It's going. All right, let's go to the block. Why mematics and flows matter more in crypto markets versus stocks. It's fine. BlackRock and Fidelity's spot Bitcoin ETFs nab 69% of market share, eroding Grayscale's dominance. They're going to have to pivot soon or sell or whatever they're going to do. Tether's launching the USDT on Celo. Bloomberg analysts substantially lower likelihood of spot Ethereum ETF approval in May to 30%. They're not approving it in May, folks. I mean, they're calling it, and they know. But I mean, I could have answered this for you. Is Litecoin up 20%? Jesus, I got some of that somewhere. That's cool. All right, let's go to Blockworks and put a ribbon on our news scroll. America deserves a financial alternative in its crypto. And I believe that actually America has decided that Bitcoin is that financial alternative and it's going to dominate it. And there you go. That soft war that what's his face, the guy from the space program was talking about, I believe is happening. It's going to happen with Bitcoin. It's going to happen with gold. Are you going to be positioned to benefit when we are no longer talking about Bitcoins and we're talking about Satoshis? When Bitcoin has gotten so crazy huge. Did you know that I think Bitcoin's market cap just flipped silver? It'll flip gold, like Michael Saylor says, potentially, but that's not going to mean that gold is going to become insignificant. It's just going to be another asset that is a great hedge in that way. Our world is very unsettled, folks, and you need to be positioned accordingly. So your Chase savings account might not necessarily be where you want to have all your money, but you already knew that. All right, Bitcoin ordinals volume jumps while ERC 404 experiment loses steam. Okay, so your guys' little 404 excitement is done. Funny how quickly these things go. I got to go. Can't believe I already got to go. Damn it. I have an earlier thing today, which is a bit of a bummer. All right, so we're still in extreme greed. We got Bitcoin with decent volume at like 61 billion, almost a $1.5 trillion market cap. Ha ha! We got Ethereum over 4,000. We got at almost a $500 billion market cap. We got Sol pushing down, I guess, a little bit at 147, at 150. Volume is high. XRP pushing up, doing a good job over the last 24 hours. AVAX is also up over the last 24 hours. Polkadot's almost to 11, doing okay. Look at you. Stacks on stacks on stacks is, at $3. Let's see. What else do I like? We got Pepe in the top 40. VeChain at 5 cents. It's been living there for a bit. Thorchain almost $10. Fuck you, Thorchain. Makes me mad because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, Thorchain. I'm sorry for being so stupid. 53. Look at that. We're no longer in the top 6, outside the top 60. Algo's saying, you know what? I'm done, man. I'm done with your bullshit. Done with this bullshit. I see you, Flocky. We're coming for you. That's what Algorand's saying. Past BSV, that behemoth, dog with hat, bonk. Sui's not doing the same thing that Algo's doing. Algo. All right, let's look at Vestige real quick, and I got to go. If I had just started right at 10, I wouldn't be so rushed. What are you doing? Holy crap, Akita. Freaking woofing all over the place. Look at that, 44%. Polka Gold pushing down, living at 20 cents like it has been. KubeCoin is for the gains, and the things you're going to get is down 10% over the last 24 hours. What are you guys doing? Come on. I'm just kidding. $1.2 million market cap, nothing to sneeze at, almost 618,000 TVL. GORA pushing up to 40 cents like a man would, or a woman, doesn't matter. And somebody's pumping the hell out of Akita. Good for you guys. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you guys. Let's see what we got here real quick. Let me see if I heard you have a special guest on Wednesday. You should probably advertise that. Wednesday's good. We can do Wednesday. And I wanted to ask you something. So I'm going to DM you, Chris, but most likely, we're going to have Chris Wenner on Wednesday. Relax and sleep. If it isn't covered on the main news, can you cover the news Eldar tweeted 10 hours ago? I don't know what that is, and I'll look at it. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Won't it just drop after listing like Coin did? Most likely. Reddit has set a price range of 31 to 34 a share. Okay. Oh, Coop's doing Coop again. When new monitor. It happened fast, right? I fixed it fast or no? Bitcoin miners are now and will be more profitable to mine BSV over Bitcoin Core. Halving will increase the profits to mine BSV. Okay, buddy. It's up, maybe I don't know. I think a lot of capital will flow from gold to BTC. So I expect BTC to grow more than gold. I think so too. I think absolutely. When I look at gold, I think of it as a savings account, a good performing savings account. Because if I look back on buying gold, it's been a fantastic savings account. Way outperforming any savings account that you could do. It's a hedge against global unrest, and your money doesn't just disappear, right? And it's not reliant on code. You know what I'm saying? And all that different shit. It's just a hedge. But you're right. I agree with you. Love you, Coop. I love you back, Cap Hit. Smash the like button if you like any of the tokenized gold projects on Algorand. Ludo's got a tokenized gold project on Algorand that I would potentially need to learn more about. But we definitely know mALGO has tokenized gold and silver and more potentially to come. All right, folks. And did you hear? You got a little alpha that they're looking into making the gold token something that you can use on these major precious metal sites to pay for gold. That would be a great way to redeem. Get that done. How cool would that be? All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Let's see how it plays out. CPI tomorrow. And I'll be here and we'll have some fun. Won't be so rushed tomorrow. All right, everybody.